Welcome back. 20 minutes to 7 o'clock. I've waited many days of misery and sadness, cold, dark mornings and wet, dreary evenings, and I've looked at this woman across down the screen, sitting in California, having a lovely time, and now she's flown to be with me, and I'm so excited. Kinsey Schofield, you're here.
JK, I love you.
Look at that jacket.
I am patriotic.
Well, do you know which is really interesting? Because we're now in a country where people aren't patriotic anymore because there's madness in the United Kingdom. But I want to give a bit of balance because I want to ask about Trump. Because on a serious note, and I told you this off air, the inauguration speech was done during one of the shows, and we sat and listened to it, and I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps listening to somebody saying, and I quote, you know, I'm going to make you better off and safer and prouder. Look after your families. How we would love that. What's it like out there right now? Is he still got many detractors, or there seems to be less? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point. I
think that there are less, but they're loud. You know, that what else do they have to do? So there's a lot of complaining, and you know, but for the most part, people are seeing change that is making them more comfortable and confident in the future of the country.
And in terms of Kamala, what is happening? Is she going back to California to stand again?
She had very bad tickets to the Lakers game.
Did she?
Yes, very bad tickets. You know,
is she still with her husband, or she divorced him yet?
Temporarily still together. Seen walking out of a grocery store with plastic bags after trying to ban them.
No way! Shocking.
Yes.
Do you think she'll ever stand again?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
She's done.
Yeah, I think so.
She was terrible, wasn't she? And actually what was really interesting was being over here and sitting with Mike, and this lot were going, he'll win, and I was like, I don't think he will. When it was stripped down, I mean, she spent over $1.5 billion.
For Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, think about all of the millions.
She paid for
the
these
$1 million
people.
she spent to erect the Call Her Daddy podcast set while refusing Joe Rogan, who Joe Rogan will say himself, I think I helped influence the election in Donald Trump's favor. It was such a waste of resources.
Unbelievable. Listen, can we go to a call very quickly?
Yes, I don't hear anything yet, though. Should I hear?
You can just sit there and look beautiful.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody giving her an earpiece?
No, I have it. I just don't hear anything.
All right, brilliant. Maybe, can you not turn it up? Is there a little thing at the side that you can just see if you can hear that? Are you turning it up?
I'm turning it up. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. This is America for you, our greatest ally.
America?
America. God bless you. Here comes Jodie on her knees. She's identifying as a dog. Honestly, no, this is true. That's what you can do now.
She's identifying as a winner.
A winner. Oh, I thought you said something else there. 0344 499 1000. Can you hear now?
I can't, but
it's rubbish. Yeah. Don't worry, Jodie's still there. Let's go to Sean in Devon. Whereabouts in Devon, Sean?
Gorgeous place called Hemiock.
Called what?
Hemiock.
All right, don't shout. It doesn't have a go at me. Anyway, listen. Thank you very much indeed for phoning Drive Time. What you got for me, sweetheart?
Well, darling, if I identified as a rat, would you bloody well give me poison or put me in a trap?
I mean, this is what I'm dealing with. You want to identify... I don't know. Just be more specific. What...
It's absolutely ridiculous. Everything is ridiculous.
This sounds like a scene out of Absolutely Fabulous. Are you all right?
I'm absolutely bloody great. But no, listening to you guys,
yes.
I mean, from Mike Graham at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
A lot of the time right through, we don't want to watch Netflix because of Meghan Markle and all that debacle. But to be quite honest, what the hell's gone wrong with this country?
It's on its backside, Sean in Devon. Enjoy your evening. Thank you very much indeed. We go to West Yorkshire. Steph is a new caller. You're on Talk Drive. What you got, Steph?
Well, I was just wondering, because I've just decided that I now identify as a millionaire.
You identify as a millionaire? What does that mean for you?
It means I can get identity affirming care on NHS. And if they don't give me £1 million, it'd be against my human rights.
You're laughing. I'm with you, mate. What do you? I mean, I was talking about the silent majority before. I mean, what do you make of where we're going in this country, mate?
My mostly entire family have been miners or train drivers, you know, coal from power stations, etc. Voted Labour, ardent Labour voter until Boris Johnson. And now I wouldn't vote for any of them, ever.
What do you make of reform?
I think I'm going to vote for him just because I think they've got best chance of getting in. But to be fair, I've been looking a lot at UKIP lately.
Listen, I don't disagree with you. It's very kind. One more call. London, James, how are you, son?
How are you, JK?
Not bad for a balding 59-year-old has-been, but I am in the presence of beauty because Kinsey Schofield is in Studio One.
Jeremy, you are the man. I'm just ringing up just to basically say we could save ourselves £52 billion.
How?
Just hand the Caicos Islands over to the Americans. We can still share it with them, and we can save ourselves £52 billion.
I wasn't quite sure why we gave it to Mauritius, who have never been interested in it.
1,500 miles away, Jeremy.
You what?
It's 1,500 miles away from the Caicos Islands.
I know, but this was. Well, Starmer wants to give it away. He's a nutcase, isn't he, Starmer? To be fair,
He is, Jeremy, but we've got to understand this was under the Conservative government that the negotiation started. And just a quick one to Bob Seeley. Bob, I listened to your conversation with Jeremy. You've got severe Trump derangement syndrome. I don't believe a word you said. You had 14 years to sort it out. The Tories are dead.
Great. James in London, lovely to have you on. Kinsey Schofield,
Very assertive.
Roger, no, not Roger. Pardon? Yes. Steve says, I am so jealous. Kinsey Schofield has the best smile on television in the world. Her jacket is wonderful. I love her.
Well, I identify as a size 2, so I really am enjoying this conversation. But thank you for that sweet compliment.
What do you make of this? I mean, do you have this in America, this madness? This week we've had you can identify as a llama. You can stay in this country if you don't like chicken nuggets in Albania. Are they? Is them? We're not now under Trump. You can't come in.
No, you don't have this in America in the future. We were dealing with this stuff, but I don't. This is the kind of nonsense that the Trump administration is going to squash immediately.
He's got 4 years and is in a hurry. Do you feel at this moment? What do you think of the old J.D. Vance? Do you think?
I think that they have 8 years because I think J.D. Vance is going to slide right in. You know, if he's up against Gavin Newsom, LOL. I mean,
LOL. What does that mean? What is LOL? I thought it was. Is that not lots of love?
It's a laugh out loud.
I never understand.
If J.D. Vance is up against Gavin Newsom, who's literally allowed the state of California to burn down, then it's a no-brainer. And if Trump continues in the successful direction that he seems to be going, then it's also a no-brainer because they say that J.D. Vance is pulling Trump back a bit and making the White House a saner space than it had been during
Here's the thing, as we go to a break, I'm going to throw this at a Californian resident, right? He gets 4 years, Trump. J.D. Vance gets 8 years, and Baron Trump becomes president at 30.
I think it's pretty premature.
16 years.
Pretty premature.
That's never been said to me before. This is Talk Drive.